We're here today at Dover Castle in Dover, England. It's quite the way up from the city and the port. We took a shuttle which took us here. The first stop was in the city center, which there wasn't a whole lot there, just some shopping, and if you wanted coffee or cappuccino or something, it was nice there. And there's some stores in case you want to pick something up for real cheap to take back to the ship. So we took the bus up here, and this is Dover Castle, and we paid 41.8 pounds to come in here for 2 people. Here it is before we go inside. The cost is actually 20 pounds sterling per person, which is basically 25 US dollars, and 41.8 pounds sterling total. I guess they added a fee or tax to make it that amount. There's our ship, the MS Rotterdam, in port, as taken from the drawbridge area of the castle. A bit of early history about this site was it was used in the Iron Age by the Romans during the 1st century, and in the 2nd century they built a couple of lighthouses, and one is still standing. The original wooden structure of the area was built in 1066 by William the Conqueror using mostly wood, and then it was besieged in 1216 by Prince Louis of France, later known as King Louis VIII. And he entered via the north side wooden gate as he burnt it down. A perimeter wall was finished off by King John, and it took several years and finished in 1214, and he added several D-shaped towers to eliminate blind spots. In the 1220s, tunnels were dug so soldiers could move and attack more secretly. Here's the entrance to the medieval tunnels. Inside there.
You can't really see out.
I know, it's too bright. I was just looking, there's like nothing there.
Yeah, see these steps are.
These were used during different wars.
I don't want to go here.
St. John's Tower, 1220s, modified in 1755. This goes down further to other tunnels. This goes down even further to another door to go outside. Another door on this side. Here are some more areas where you can defend this place. You can go back up. Cannons were added as well as towers around the year 1365. In the 16th century, many upgrades under Queen Elizabeth I were done, and then in the 18th century, drawbridges were added during the Napoleonic Wars. Also, many bastions and brick vaults were added for cannons and heavy artillery. During World War II, the tunnels were used as air raid shelters, as well as a military command center and hospital. You can still see those, and they have tours for those. We did not go down on the hospital tour. King Henry II fortified the castle with two gateways, one called the King's Gate on the north and the other the Palace Gate on the south. The outer wall was also fortified with two-story firing platform with multiple rectangular windows for archers and crossbowmen to fire upon the enemy. There were two walls, a ditch, and other perimeter defenses on the outer wall. The north side was protected extremely well because of the church. There are two churches there, the Royal Chapel and St. Mary's in Castro. Here is the drawbridge to, I guess, the main castle part. There's the chains and the door. And here's a second door up top. Here in the Great Tower, they have replicas or originals of things that kings and knights used to wear, such as the helmets and the shields, as well as swords, as you can see here. And then here's a knight's armor vestige where they can hopefully not get killed. They may get hurt, but not killed. This is made out of metal and it's mesh and it's very heavy. Next is areas that were apparently of the church, and then areas were made up as when people used to live, probably in medieval times, living areas, and then also areas where they would have feasts coming up. The Royal Booze.
Yes.
It's like the wine cellar or something here. It took many steps coming up. The stairs were many, steep, and high to get up to the top of the castle. But as you can see, the vantage point is spectacular. No wonder why they used this as a defense area, and it was fortified so well. You can see far away through the English Channel when ships would be coming in from the enemy. You could also keep an eye on the rest of the grounds, and then also you can see how it can have a great vantage point for the other areas on the land as well. These are the steps to get up to the very top part to defend the castle. A large kitchen is where they used to do cooking for the place. Big pots to cook lots of food. Big slabs of beef or pork, grain, many casks of probably wine. This place is immense in size. This area here had dug in places where I guess soldiers would probably live or hang out and stuff. They could watch over the hillside from here to see the enemy coming from the land or from the sea. There's the ocean there. And here are some cannons from the 1700s. Dover Castle is currently owned by the English Heritage and is basically used for tourism. Between 2007 and 2009, 2.45 million pounds sterling were used to recreate some of the castle interior. In 2018, greater than 365,000 visitors came to this castle. Events are still held here, as for instance, now in 2020, February 2nd, prayers for American coal miners, prayers for unemployed. And then June 1st, everything you need to know about castles. September 20th, 4 Castle Challenge, which is a marathon or half marathon between this castle and 3 other castles. And then October 31st, they have a Halloween ghost hunt. So it's still an active place. It is quite the workout to walk out all these grounds and climb the stairs and so forth. Oh my gosh, it was very tiring, but well worth it. We hope you like this video of Dover Castle, and we hope you can click like to give us a like, thumbs up, and also to click the subscribe button to follow us as we come out with a new video every week on Sundays usually, and we have more to come. Thanks for watching.